Well, I'm Mike Tinch with AstroTurf, and we're here at Wichita State enjoying some beautiful weather out here, putting in this baseball field for one of the winningest baseball programs in the country. And I've been asked by these folks to tell you a little bit about what we do. First and foremost, this is the most innovative product that's on the market today. We have developed this product. It's called Game Day 3D. We manufacture every aspect of it. This is your primary backing that we actually manufacture. This primary backing. We manufacture the secondary backings that go on it. There's 3 layers of primary in there for stability, so you get dimensional stability within the product itself. We bring in the resins and extrude the fiber that make the polyethylenes and the nylons that are in there. This product has a root zone in it that actually is a nylon root zone, and this is a polyethylene fiber for the face fiber on top. And what this root zone does is typically you have a product that's not anywhere as dense as this product is, and it's filled with just sand and rubber at up to 10 pounds per square foot. We're using less than 4 pounds per square foot in this field, and the root zone serves a purpose of the way we put it in with the sandmatics. It actually pulls the fiber back, drops the infill in there, and works it down in there. I don't know if you'll watch on TV when you're watching the football games and the baseball games and you see all the flying out of that. I mean, you can look down here, you can see that there's infill in here, but it holds it, keeps it stable. Keeps it stable so that it's not flying out and you're getting indentations in your field, and therefore you got a safer field. And every portion of this product, from the fiber to all the backings, the secondary backings, the urethane coating that goes on there, we bring in all the raw materials and we compound everything that you see on this. And we have all the equipment that manufactures all this stuff. We do it from soup to nuts. We own the equipment, we pay the people that run it, and it's absolutely the best piece of turf that money can buy. And I can say this truthfully, we're the only company that can do this from beginning to end in the world. We're the only vertical turf company in the world. I work for a company called AstroTurf that's owned by the People's family. They've been in the business for over 40 years. There's the father, Shelby, 2 sons, Tom and Brian, and they started their business being a manufacturing company, servicing people out there. And when we got into this project with Wichita State, we came to see Coach Stevenson and his staff. We said, what do you want? How do you want your field to look, and how do you want your field to play? And that's key. We custom make this thing to what your team wants, whether we're dealing with Major League Baseball, NFL football, college or high school. We go in there and we tell them, here's what it can look like, but what do you want? And that's what we do. We custom make it to your needs. You want it to play faster, you want it to play slower. You want it to be taller, you want it to be lower. And we have total control over that because we manufacture every portion of this product. And it makes us proud to be in that kind of business because none of our competition out there can do what we can do. That's kind of the down and dirty, fast thing about our product. But it's been a pleasure working here at Wichita State with Coach Stevenson and his staff, and Brandon and all these guys that work out here. I mean, every day we're out here. From the minute we started putting the mixture in here, we got the coaches out here, they're hitting baseballs on it. The players are running on it. We like it. Can you make it firmer? Can you make it softer? We can do that. I mean, that's what differentiates us from our competitors. I think that's the best I can tell you of what we do. The warning track, of course, the warning track, it tells you what it is. It's a warning. When these guys are going for a long fly ball, they need to be able to feel the difference in the outfield turf versus the warning track. And this product is a product we call Pure Grass, and it's a nylon product. We've got a 3/8" pad under it, and it has a different feel. And we won't put the sand, the rubber infill in it. And it's a very, very dense fiber, and it's very safe and soft, yet you can tell the difference when you're going for that long fly ball. You don't want to hit the wall. we actually make our own logos. We have a group within our organization that we've got the best technology out there. It's all computerized. It's actually a water jet machine that, I mean, I could take a picture of you guys and put it in our computer, and we could cut a logo out with you and put it on the field if Coach Stevenson would let us. But I mean, there's nobody. I mean, you can look at this logo. I mean, and this was manufactured in our process. The whole thing is made identical to this. Of course, some of the yarns are pigmented to give it the different colors. And then once we cut out all the segments of it, our own people put it together, we bring it in, lay it in there. Any logo you want, any color, any size, we can do it. We put a sand and rubber mixture in this field, and we can put all sand, all rubber, whatever. It's like we were talking about earlier. We'll custom make it to what you need. Sand and rubber serves different purposes, and it's all about playability of the field. We've got our own research department back in Dalton, Georgia, where we manufacture this stuff. We make halves of football fields, and we experiment with different mixtures of infill, and we hit baseballs on them. We get guys out sliding on our turf within our group, and then we have our own testing facility. I mean, the only time we do any testing that's outside other than ASTM, which is required by the industry to confirm to, we do it all in-house. I mean, we bring our people out after we do this field and we test it. We test it for ball bounce, angle ball bounce, G-max, which is the hardness or the softness of it. And when the coach and his staff says we want it fast, slow, soft, or firm, that's how we do it. And it's a mixture that we come up specifically for the school we're working for. Well, you want to keep your field clean, dry. When I say dry, I mean you don't want spills and things on it. Even though we have a maintenance program, we'll give each and every place that we work for on how to maintain it. But I mean, just keeping the debris off of it. You don't want to run heavy equipment, dump trucks and things like that on it. And it's all base dependent. You know, depending on what you're doing on your field, there's several different aggregate combinations that you do with your drainage. But we always give the schools and the colleges and pros and non-pros a maintenance care package for that. This is actually our AstroFlex technology, which has a special process technology that's put into the fiber that reduces the amount of heat that it can retain. We've got numbers up to 20%. You know, on a hot day with the infills in there, turf can generate some heat, but this is called AstroFlex technology. This cool grass, our name for it is AstroFlex, and it reflects the heat and the sunlight to make it a cooler product to play on. So all our products we put it into the fiber, antimicrobials to kill bacteria, and we have a product called Turf Aid that helps prevent, if you've got somebody with a cut on their arm or something, they're falling on it, it kills the bacteria and helps prevent from infection getting into those things. It's called Turf Aid. When they go indoors, they're going to put exactly the same thing indoors as they're out here. Everything. So it plays the same in there. When they got bad weather during the winter time, they can practice in there. And hopefully this project, in conjunction with AstroTurf and Wichita State University, is going to make the Shockers another national championship team. Go Shockers.